Paris, France. Laura is running towards a man in the pouring rain. "Move!" Laura screams. Laura's doing everything she can to protect this man, but the bodyguards are getting in the way, so she dispatches them quickly. Laura convinces the man she is not the assassin, and just in time, as the shots ring out and shoots Laura in the back. She turns to look for the shooter, and more bullets rain down. She rushes the man to his bulletproof car and gets him in. Bang! Right as she's shot in the head. Laura falls to the floor dead. Then Logan checks on Laura after she got shot by a bazooka with a drug dealer. She is healing, but it is taking a little while. She jokes about it by saying apparently he had a bazooka. Laura feels like she has let down Logan by not killing the drug dealer. He explains to her, "We were both created to become weapons. It is a part that we need to resist, and ultimately you don't always have to kill somebody." Back in Paris, Laura wakes up after being shot in the head, and her brain is slowly healing and rebuilding. And she finally remembers. She is pissed and determined to get this assassin herself. She decides it's too much for Laura. Let's put on the cowl and let's meet Wolverine. Wolverine rushes up the tower to get her revenge and catch the assassin. She finally sees her and rushes the assassin. While doing so, she sidesteps a gunshot and slices the gun in half. The battle between the assassin and the Wolverine has begun. Wolverine gets a hold of her and bam, lands a powerful headbutt, then flips her over and snaps her arm in half, telling her, "I don't want to hurt you, I just want to help you." Wolverine stands before the assassin, staring at her mangled arm and says, "Doesn't that hurt?" She responds, "Nothing hurts anymore." When a dozen guards show up and yell, "Freeze!" the assassin backs up to a hole in the fence that their battle has caused and says, "I failed," and then says to someone on a comm, he's in a car, send in the drone. The assassin dives backwards off the Eiffel Tower, saying no one can ever hurt us again. Wolverine radios to Angel, "Be ready in 3 seconds," and dives off of the Eiffel Tower. Angel finally swoops in and catches her. Laura was freaking out, a little worried he wasn't going to show up. As they fly away, she tells Warren, "I didn't think you were going to show up." And he responds, "I did not even know where you were. You jump off a tower, said be ready in 3 seconds. I had no idea where you were at." They're in hot pursuit of the drone as it takes a shot and misses. They finally catch up to the drone flying over it, and Angel voices his concern for Laura as she jumps down onto the drone, dragging her claws across it, tearing it to pieces. She calls ahead for Angel to get everyone out of the way. She is bringing this drone down. The drone comes crashing and explodes. Laura is thrown like a rag doll, and Warren screams, "Laura!" Warren flies down to Laura just as she's fixing her dislocated shoulder. As Warren comes in to comfort her, she says, "Don't hug me." Warren is caught off guard a little bit. She assures him it's not because she's scared of public affection. It's the fact that her shoulder's dislocated, she has third-degree burns, and a few cracked ribs. Warren is confused and does not know what to do, so he reaches out with his hand and pats her on the head. They both agree it was a little awkward that he patted her on the head, but Laura says, "Don't stop. I didn't ask you to stop." They fly back to where the assassin's body landed. They find a bunch of paparazzi all around the assassin, taking pictures, as Laura walks up and unmasks the assassin. To her surprise, it's a clone. It's a clone of her. It is a clone of the Wolverine. Laura tells Angel, "She told me she could not feel any pain. Some bastard took away the ability to feel from her." Soldiers rush up in a hurry, and Angel and Wolverine fly away. And as they're flying away, she says, "I have to save them." So guys, this comic itself was very, very well done. I really enjoyed the art, the look, the style. Writer was Tom Taylor, and the artists were David Navrat, David Lopez. I really enjoyed the way the book looked. The story was cool. The only thing I was kind of like set off about, and I really, just before I go any further, guys, I really enjoy seeing X-23 as Wolverine. I think it's a cool progression. Even has the little flashback in the book talking about the interactions during X-Force times with Wolverine and X-23. And him explaining to her, you don't always have to kill. You're not a freaking monster. You were created for that, but that's not what you are. I really liked the way the writing was done and how everything was laid out. The flashback where it was placed, it was well done. The only thing I'm not too crazy about is In the X-Men, all new X-Men #1, they have a relationship between Warren and X-23, Wolverine, and it's definitely different. In that comic, it's actually okay. There's not too much interaction with it. It's kind of little awkward moments, but this one had like a couple awkward moments to me. But all around, it was still really cool, really well done. I love how much energy Warren puts out when he's scared for Laura, like when she dive bombs on that drone. I really thought it was really well done. I like the energy that comes from him, but there is a little bit of awkwardness here and there. I mean, it's probably just because it's a fairly new relationship, but we'll have to wait and see, guys. I did enjoy this book. I thought it was very well done. I thought the art was outstanding. It was really cool. The story was awesome, not just because of the X-23 flashbacks, but also because the assassin, how the assassin's introduced, and then they find out it's an X-23 clone and that there's more. I've already read ahead in the series, but I'm going to be doing the rest of this series from here on out because this is just a really cool comic. Definitely one of my favorite all-new Marvel titles that did come out, so I'm excited to see what the future holds for this character, and I'm really enjoying X-23 as Wolverine. I can't wait to see the next one, guys. So let me know what you guys thought about this comic, and are you excited to see what happens next? Let me know down in the comments down below, guys, and what do you think? Do you like X-23, aka Laura, as the new Wolverine? Or do you think you should have just left Logan dead and gone and just moved on, and she should just be X-23? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below, guys. If you guys have any suggestions for any kind of books that you'd like to see me do a recap and review for, definitely put them down in the comments below, guys, and I will work on them as soon as I can. Right now, I am doing the all-new X-Men and all-new Wolverine, and I'm going to be going back into the Dark Side War stuff for DC side. If there's any other books you want to hear me talk about, definitely let me know, guys. But let me know what you guys thought about this video down in the comments below, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Andrew, and you have been watching Nerds Rise, and this has been a recap and review for all new Wolverine #1. Alright, guys, peace out.
If you liked the video you just saw, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out all the other nerdy videos we have just like this one. Also check out my Patreon account and become a patron if you like for access to exclusive content.